Hi, my name is Tom Jones, and I'm the author of a fascinating new baseball book called Working at the Ballpark. It's a collection of, oh, you want to go to the piano player first? Okay, let's do that. Well, Working at the Ballpark is a collection of candid, interesting interviews with 50 people who work in Major League Baseball, from managers to coaches, players, groundskeepers, ushers, mascots, front office people, broadcasters, hot dog and peanut vendors, people who go to a Major League stadium to work. That's their job site. Well, I conducted the interviews during the 2006 and 2007 seasons, almost all at the ballparks. The interviews with the managers, coaches, and players generally took place in clubhouses and dugouts a few hours before the game as they prepared for work. With others, we sat in the stands and talked in the press box or on the street or the front office. I went to where they work. Yes, the book is about their jobs, what they do for a living and how they got into baseball. It's also about who they are and what the job means to them. I explained to each person that I wasn't looking for controversy. I wasn't looking for a story, but I was looking for their story. For example, there's Eric Burns, the outstanding outfielder for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He and I talked in the visitors' dugout during batting practice, and he talked about his job. Let's listen.
I mean, this is your job.
Yeah, it's very simple. You know, I mean, it's just really just trying to. Trying to play the game as long as you can, and enjoying every minute of it. And it's a grind because you constantly have to produce, and you're constantly measured by your next performance. And it's a game that obviously if you don't stay on top of your game, it'll wash you out quick. So. I think each day it's a battle to come out here and perform and do one or two things to help the team win a game. And if you do that, you're going to continue to have a job. If you don't, I mean, the game can turn on you quickly.
There also is Major League umpire Fielding Colbreth talking about his job. He and I met during a series out in San Francisco between the Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. Here's Fielding.
It's weird. I went from playing baseball to umpiring, and I was absolutely amazed at two things throughout my umpiring career now. One, just how tough it is. I mean, I think people just see it and think, well, hell, he's just out or safe, or it's a striker ball. What can be so tough about that? You're talking about the best players in the world. Randy Johnson isn't throwing that thing over the plate just to be thrown over the plate. He's trying to make it do different things around it, and doing it at 95 to 100 miles an hour. It's and I'm supposed to tell you if it's a ball or a strike in this imaginary box out in space with this thing that's laying on the ground.
Well, most of the people in the book are full-time career people who work long hours. Many, like the players and coaches, managers, are often on the road, away from their families for long stretches. Others are part-time during the day, like a teacher. Steve Karlofsky in Milwaukee. He teaches by day and he sells beer at night. Who else is in the book? Well, there's Peter McGowan with the San Francisco Giants, Pat Gillick with the Phillies, Bob Boone with the Nationals, Sandy Alderson with the Padres, Jim Fregosi.
And there are people who actually, I think, have a chamber of their heart that fully beats for the team. So those are the things that make my heart pound the way the Red Sox do for fans. It's the kind of love that appreciates all of these seats being full and what it is to feel the roar of a crowd in my legs, when Ortiz hits a walk-off. It's love that it brings to people's lives. That's what I adore. And I know what it is to love that. I mean, I love my brothers that way.